I'm awake. I can hear the kettle boiling downstairs. I have just packed my suitcase knowing that today I have to leave my family and friends. I've just come downstairs dragging my heavy suitcase with me. I can hear the porridge popping and boiling away in the pot. I have eaten my breakfast and Dad is carrying my suitcase out the door to the car. I'm getting in the car and all I can hear are all the cars driving past. We finally got to the train station and it was crowded. The noise burst in my ears of all the kids. I crammed through the crowd carrying my suitcase. I go to an officer with my mum and dad and he gave me a name tag and a gas mask. I said goodbye to my mum and dad and gave them a huge hug. As I got onto the train, I said goodbye again to Mum. She whispered in my ear, "I always love you." Then I got on and waved goodbye to them. I got on the train and tried to find a window seat. There was one at the back of the train. I sat down and waved to Mum and Dad as we went past. As the train started to move, I looked out the window and saw a totally different world. I recognised it from pictures in a book I had read. I have sat back down by now and I had started to talk to the other children in my carriage. They reminded me of Mum and Dad. Hope they are okay. The train stopped and I got out of the train along with many other children. All the kids were talking and yelling. It was chaos all around me. There were lots of buses waiting for us to get on to go to the town hall. When I got on the bus, it was full right to the top, but I found a spare seat. When we got to the town hall, there were adults waiting for us. I was scared. I might get picked by a nice lady or a lady that doesn't care about me. The man got us to line up and the adults got to pick one or two children. The nice-looking kids got picked first and the scruffy kids get picked last. I was picked by a nice-looking lady. Her name was Elizabeth Martin. As I got in the car, Elizabeth put my suitcase in the boot and shut it. I was picked by a nice-looking lady. Her name was Elizabeth Martin. As I got in the car, Elizabeth put my suitcase in the boot and shut it. As we drove up the driveway, I could hear the stones crunching under the tyres. She stopped and I got out of the car and got my bag and went in. Elizabeth unlocked the door and walked in. In the kitchen there was a big coal range which Elizabeth lit to boil the hot water and cook tea. Elizabeth cooked some tea and sat down in the lounge. She turned on the radio and started listening to the 6 o'clock news. I ate my tea and wondered where Mum and Dad were. On the 6 o'clock news it said my area had been bombed down and nothing standing. I was worried. I hope Mum and Dad are still alive and well. Elizabeth said I should go to bed. It was getting late. She showed me to my room and I got into the nice comfy bed and she said good day. I lay there in my bed wondering what happened to Mum and Dad. I listened to the wind outside. I could hear Mum's voice saying, "I always love you."